Hi everyone, I'm Verena Jones and I am your Jamberry consultant, of course. I wanted to hop on just for a little bit today live to show you a little bit about proper nail prep before you put on your jams. As you can see, I have naked nails right now, and I am actually going to be doing something that is a little bit different than I normally do. I am usually all into the patterns, crazy patterns and mixed manis, and look what I'm going to do. This super pretty pale pink color called Daydream. I've had a couple of the ladies on my team wear this lately and it looks just so pretty, so I'm gonna do it too. But before we do that, I'm just gonna show you how to properly prep your nails so that you can get a long-lasting Jamicure. Before you even start with anything, I am going to recommend that you wash your hands with some Dawn dish soap. Just the regular old blue Dawn dish soap. Why? Because it is a degreaser and a de-oiler. So that is going to strip some of those natural oils from your hands and your nails, because that is what we want. We want a really nice, clean, oil-free, dry surface to apply the nail wraps to. So wash your hands with Dawn dish soap first. After you do that, I highly recommend to use a cuticle remover. We have a really awesome one that Jamberry sells. It comes in this really cool pen. It has like a click top. You just click it and the little gel comes out at the end. I'm just going to do one nail for you just so you can see how to do that. But basically what I do is I just dab some of this cuticle remover all on my nail, and it really only needs to sit for about 5 or 10 seconds. One of the reasons that it's so important to do a cuticle remover is because we all have invisible cuticle that goes all around the perimeter of our nails, and we really want to make sure that we get that off. If the nail wrap is on that invisible cuticle, you're going to end up with a little bit of buckling or wrinkles along the edges, and it's not going to last quite as long. You might have some catching, like when you run your fingers through your hair, you might have some catching at the end of that. So that's usually the reason for that. And if you have any lifting, it's because of the invisible cuticle that you didn't get it all up. Using a metal cuticle spoon pusher is a really awesome way to make sure that you get all of that invisible cuticle. This is something, the metal cuticle spoon pusher comes in our deluxe nail toolkit along with a bunch of other awesome things. So, and I like this one because it has 2 sizes. If you have like bigger nails, you can use the bigger size, and if you have smaller nails, you can use the smaller size. But what you're going to want to do is you're really just going to want to push along the edge, not just at the bottom here, but all along the sides too. And you can see, I mean, I guess it gets a little bit blurry, but you can probably see, you'll be surprised at how much kind of that white gunk starts coming off when you start pushing all that cuticle along the perimeter of your nail back. You can kind of see that it's all along the edge here. So after you do that, I really just give this a wipe, a really good wipe with a paper towel to get the cuticle remover off. The next thing that you're going to want to do after you've removed your cuticle is to clean your nail with some type of alcohol. We have our Jamberry nail prep alcohol wipe pads. They come in the application kit. You can also use just one of the little alcohol prep pads you can get at the grocery store. You can use a bottle of rubbing alcohol, put it on a paper towel and dab that on there. We also have a nail prep cleanser. This comes in the same bottle that our cuticle wrap and cuticle remover comes in. If you knock it over, it doesn't spill out, and it's a pump top lid. Also has a locking mechanism on it. So this is what I like to use to clean my nails off, and I just give it a little pump. And then when you clean the nail, you just really want to make sure that you work it into all like the corners and crevices, because you're trying to get rid of all the natural oils on your nail. All right, so there you go. So now my nail is nice and clean. We're gonna wait for it to dry before we apply the nail wraps. But that is basically how you wanna prep your nails every single time. Now, I would recommend to go and push back all your cuticles at once, but the final step with wiping the nail down with alcohol, do that before you do each before you apply each nail wrap on the nail. If you wipe them all down with alcohol, by the time that you get, to doing the second or third one, you will have inadvertently touched it. And you don't want to touch it with your fingers after you've wiped it down clean, because then you'll be introducing the oils from your fingers right back onto your nail, which we don't want to do. And that is how you can get a really awesome nail prep to have a long-lasting Jamicure. And stay tuned for a picture of me with my new jams later. Thanks everyone, and have a great day. Let me know if you have questions. Please comment below.